Oh, hey folks, Joseph Kursky here with you to talk about imagery. It is what it is. Well, not always. Being critical of all data, including mapped geospatial data, is a chief theme of our Spatial Reserves blog and our GIS for Public Domain data book and lots of what I write and talk about. Use data wisely is the main message. Know where it came from. Know what has been done to it. Imagery has always been an important component of geospatial data, and today it takes many forms, ranging from images taken on the ground with a phone or a camera, to those taken by webcams, drones or UAVs, aircraft, satellites, and more. Doesn't this imagery tell it like it is, and is it therefore exempt from us casting a critical eye on it? I contend that no, images must be viewed critically so that you can determine if they are fit for your use in whatever project you are working on. As one example in a larger story, consider the example of the removal of individuals from 20th century photographs in the USSR. This is well documented on the web. But lest we think that such image doctoring was a thing of the past, there are dozens of articles that arise in current web searches and research highlighting modern-day image manipulation, from fashion magazines to science journals, some inadvertent, some on purpose, some for purposes to benefit society, and some, unfortunately, to mislead. In the geospatial world, consider the image offsets on Google Maps in China that we wrote about not long ago. Let's discuss another aspect of image manipulation. Consider the satellite images here. They cover many different dates and are derived from many different sources. But pay attention to what's on or off the highways in these images. These images all cover the same location, Interstate 30 and 35E, the interchange on the southwest side of downtown Dallas, Texas, USA, known locally as the Mix Master. Constructed between 1958 and 1962, you can spot in some images recent much-needed improvements due to the substantial increase in traffic volume in the past 60 years in Dallas-Fort Worth. See this study area in ArcGIS Online, and see it in MapQuest. See this study area in Yahoo Maps and in Bing Maps. See the same study area in Google Maps. It also appears the same way in Google Earth. Notice anything missing on the Google Maps image? No traffic. This would be unheard of day or night in this busy part of one of the largest cities in the USA, right? You'd never have a freeway in Dallas downtown with no cars on it. Obviously, a vehicle removal algorithm has been applied to the image. It is actually quite impressive because the algorithm seems to be only applied to moving vehicles, cars, buses, trains, and not to stationary vehicles. No doubt it is applied to make the process of viewing and interpreting the now clearer imagery easier. Interestingly, the moving vehicle removal seems to only, at the present time, to be present in running Google Maps on the web, on a tablet or a laptop. Running the Google Maps app on a smartphone shows moving vehicles. See this image right here of Google Maps app on the smartphone. Key takeaway points and teachable moments here. These include, number one, images that can be obtained in web mapping services, in geodatabases and portals should not be considered the same view that would be seen if someone were to be peering over the side of a drone or a UAV or an airplane or spacecraft or standing next to a webcam when the image was captured. They can and are manipulated for a variety of purposes. They need to be viewed critically, just like all other kinds of data and all other kinds of geospatial data. At the same time, we can marvel and appreciate the many choices that we have nowadays in imagery for use in geospatial analysis. Number two, the machine learning and artificial intelligence techniques applied to imagery are further evidence for the enterprise nature of geotechnologies. GIS is increasingly connected to mainstream IT trends and innovations. What do you think of this? I look forward to your comments. Thanks.